Hi, I'm Lindsay, and I'm here to do a story lab with you today, where we'll read a story and then we'll do a short activity together afterwards. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that I live on Treaty 6 territory and the traditional homeland of the Métis people. So let's get started with our book. Our book today is called No Two Alike, and it's written by Keith Baker. No two snowflakes are alike. Almost, but not quite. No two nests so soft and round. No two tracks upon the ground. No two branches, no two leaves. No two forests full of trees. No two fences long and low. No two roads, where do they go? No two bridges, wood or stone. No two houses, anyone home? No two friends, large or small, no two alike among them all. Are we the same, just alike? Almost, but not quite. So for our activity today, we are going to be creating snowflakes from paper. Now, I have some pages that I'm going to show you on the screen that are going to show up behind me. And these are photographs from a book called The Story of Snow. And the photographs are of real snowflakes, and then they've magnified them so that you can see all the fine detail. And there are lots of interesting tips in this book. One of the things they talk about are the fact that 6 is a really important number based on the structure, the chemical structure of water, how water's made up. And so hexagons become really important, and hexagon is a 6-sided shape. So what I've done here is taken a regular sheet of white paper and I folded it in half. And now I'm going to put 6 sections on here so that we can fold it up and make 6 arms of our snowflake. Now, I'm going to first of all fold it in half, so now we have 2 sections. And so if we put this section into 3 and this section into 3, we're going to have 6 sections. Now, if you have started to use a compass in school, you can put your compass on there. And this is a straight line, is 180 degrees, and 180 divided by 6 gives us 30-degree angles. So we have 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. And we can measure out 30-degree angles with our protractor. Did I say compass? I meant protractor. So if you don't have a protractor or don't know how to use them, never fear. We still can make this craft. So like I said, we want to make this piece in 3 equal pieces. So I'm going to fold it over to look like this. Now, the piece that I've covered up, that's one section. And then the next section is the second piece. And now if I fold this one more time, I get the 3rd section. Now you can see that I didn't exactly fold it perfect. You see that I have a little piece there, but don't worry because it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to fold in so that this little section looks about the same as this little section that leads up to the fold in the middle. And then I'm going to fold it again to make a 3rd section. And again, I didn't do it perfectly. It doesn't matter. It will still work out fine. So you can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you're working with a protractor, those are 6 equal angles and they're all 30 degrees. Of course, mine aren't perfect because I folded without a protractor. Doesn't matter. So now we want to fold this up, but I'm going to try to keep these short ones on the outside so I can see where they are. So I'm going to have that short one on the outside. And we just want to fold all these up so they're overlapping along our fold lines that we already made. So you can see that I've just folded it all up. You can fold it back and forth, back and forth. I like to keep those shortest corners on the outside so I can see them. Now, I'm going to just make a snip along to make a little triangle. So again, I had my piece on there. Okay, I had my piece on there, and I just snipped on an angle so that I have what I'm going to use to make my snowflake. So now, the only key to making a snowflake is to make sure that you never cut all the way across, because then you'll just have a whole bunch of little pieces. So we never cut from this edge all the way to this edge, because it will break your snowflake. So I'm going to make some intricate designs, and you see that I'm choosing not to cut. I'm not cutting all the way through to this edge. I'm just cutting along one side. Okay. Now you can turn it around and cut along this side as long as you don't cut through to your other cut marks. So you can see that I maybe choose to make an interesting little design here. All right, so now that we have made that snowflake, we're going to open it all up and see what it looks like. And there we go. So if you want to go back and watch this video again, you can see how to fold. So we want to fold it in half first, 6 equal sections, 6 equal angles, and then never cut all the way through from one side to the other, because that will break your snowflake. It will cut off the arms. And then you're going to open it up, and it's really fun to find all of the different designs that you can make. And hopefully you've been enjoying these pictures that I've put up behind me of real snowflakes, of photographs from the book Story of Snow. Have fun making snowflakes.